it's Joshua, and today is October 20th, 2013, and I'm going to show you how to make double-sided origami ninja stars. I thought this was a pretty cool project. I always wanted to learn how to make one, and I watched this individual's video, which his link is below here, and I thought, well, I like making videos, so I'm going to make a star and make a video, or I'm going to make a video while making a star. They can be tricky at first, but I'm going to show you step by step how to do it. The first thing you need is average size printing paper, preferably without words on it, but I don't have any on hand. That's blank, and this is some really old printer paper, so you want this kind of printer paper. It'd be nice if you had different colors. The other thing is, if you are going to use paper that has words on it and it doesn't have anything on the other side, that's great, because then you want to use the words up, because they will eventually disappear. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to take the right corner and the top, and you want to bring it down to the left hand side, and you're going to do that exact same thing for the other piece of paper. This first crease is very critical that you get it just right, because this is going to be the spine of the whole project, and you'll see that later in the video. So we take this guy and we do the exact same thing. We take the top and bring it to the side. Make your crease really nice there. Now at the bottom here we got this extra, that's extra paper. So I suggest cutting it off with the scissors. But to save time, I already did that. And you should have two pieces that look like this. Now this is very important to make the star. You want to flip them over that they make a triangle. And you want to keep them in this position the whole time until you get to later in the stage. So if I open this piece up, you'll see that it's now square. You can't make a ninja star out of rectangle paper. That's why you had to fold it and cut it in half, or cut that piece off. So now the first thing we want to do with this piece, which is going to be called the left side, is we're going to fold it completely in half, like this. And try to make sure everything is lined up just right. Then you take it and you fold it again. And again, I stress that you try to make it flush. Once you start to see that maybe it's not flush, it's kind of hard to get it back, because once you crease paper, it always wants to go back into the crease if you try to correct it. So be careful to do it slowly and steadily the first time. Now we're going to do the exact same thing to the right piece of paper. Looking nice. We're going to fold it over on itself again. Okay. This one's giving me a little issue here. And you should have two pieces that look exactly like that. Now, for visual sake, I'm going to draw a line on the crease. You can see it there, and you can see the line on the crease here. And you don't have to draw a line, but it does help you the first couple of times you do it. Kind of went off a line there. And as you can see, they're in different positions. This line is tilted to this side, to the left, and this is to the right. In fact, if you would put them together and draw a line, you'd have another pyramid. So you got to keep them in this position. The next thing that we're going to do with both these pieces of paper is we're going to fold them in half over top of itself like this. Make sure everything's flush. You can put your finger in here to make it fold easier. And then you're going to want to open it up. We do the exact same thing with this side. And then you're going to want to open it up again. Now, for visual reasons, I'm going to draw a line here, and as you can see, there's a triangle in here, and you know you're on the right track. And that'll help you with the next stage. Now, in the next stage, the person that I watched the video and learned how to do this, which again the description's below, he said that it's kind of like having a mirror here. What you do to this side is going to be completely opposite of this side. So let's start with the left side first. What you want to do is you want to take the left, because remember this paper is split in half now, left and right. You want to take the left side of the left paper, hand side, and I'm going to zoom in for this section here a little bit. You want to take the left side and fold it up. Now this corner here is going to be touching this line. You're going to fold it right on that line. Make your crease. And then with the right side, you're going to go down, right on the line. You're going to make this side touch that corner, like that. See? Now for this side, we're going to do the opposite of that. The left side of the right piece of paper, because it's the right side, is going to go down, and this edge, the top edge, is going to go on that line. And of course this is going to go up on the line as well, just like this. Now for the next stage of the project, you want to flip these over, and I'm going to follow in the footsteps of the person I learned it from. He said that this side he called the Z side and this is the S side, because when you're done folding it, they should look like this. This is the Z side. See, it kind of looks like the letter Z. It looks like the letter Z, and this looks like the letter S. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do that. I also drew a black line on here at the crease so you could see it easier. So I'm going to take the top part of the Z piece and I'm going to bring this corner down that this edge is touching the black line. Just like that. And I'm going to make my crease. Then I'm going to take the bottom and I'm going to go the opposite direction and I'm going to make this corner, this edge touch the black line. Once you get it as flush as you can, make the line. There it looks like a Z, the letter Z. Let me zoom out a little bit. Looks like a Z. Now the S piece is opposite of that. To make it look like an S, we gotta fold this corner down this way. So we're going to take this edge and touch it with the black line. Like that. Then the bottom, we're going to go the opposite way. We're going to fold it this way, and we're going to take this corner and touch it with the black line that I put there. Once you do this a couple times, you don't have to put black lines and draw all over it. You'll just know how to do it. But I did that for visual reasons, so it would be easier to see. Okay. And you should have two pieces that look just like that. Now I'm going to follow in the gentleman's footsteps, that his link is below. And he said that whatever side you want to be the bottom, you have to flip the other side. So for example, he chose to have this as the bottom, the Z piece, so that means you have to flip the S over. When you flip it over, it should look something like this. Okay, now you should have something that looks like this. I know it kind of looks a little bit on the disastrous side, but on the bottom is the Z piece, and on the top is the S piece. Now what you want to do is you want to fold the flaps, this flap down, and you want to fold this flap of the S piece that you just laid down on top of itself. And what you're going to try to do here is you're going to try to make a little pocket here. Oops, I'm sorry, I did that out of frame. Let me do it one more time in frame. This is what it looks like, and we're going to make a pocket in here. And we're going to take this corner of the S piece, and we're going to put it down here. And we're going to take this corner of the S piece and put it down, kind of like somebody hugging somebody. So these two corners are in the rear. I'm going to straighten them out a little bit better, because it's critical that they're all even. And as you can see, we have more triangles. Now, if you can see, we have a pocket here, and on the same on this side too. So what you want to do is you want to take this corner here, this tip, and you want to feed it into that pocket. So you want to take this corner and get it pre-bent. Say, okay, that's about where it goes. So I'm going to draw a black dot on here and a line on here so you can see where this is, because I can see it's not showing up on the camera. So you want to take this and you want to stuff it under here. You want to open this pocket up and you want to stuff that in there, just like that. Then you want to take this corner and you want to stick it under here, so that you can bend it and you can see where it's going to go. You might have to do a little modifications. And then what you do is you lift this end up here and you just stick that under there like that. And then you go like that. And then of course in the back here, you do the same thing. You stick that end under there, and you stick this end. Let me just draw a line here. And you stick this end underneath here, in that little pocket there. Oh, I got stuck on something. So it's going to go in that pocket. See how it's going in there? And you just push, and you might have to modify your star a little bit if it didn't come out quite right. And that's how you make them. And this is my fifth attempt, and this one I'm not so satisfied with it. But if you look at the first one I made, which is pretty good, compared to this one, it's not really that much difference. You just gotta slide these in on each other. And that's how you do it. Like with this one, I forgot to put that there. And that's how you make a double-sided origami ninja star. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you have fun making your own ninja stars. And thanks for watching, and be safe out there.